Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight's review is of Doctor Who Out of Time 2, The Gates of Hell from Big Finish Productions. Well, this was a really enjoyable story. The 5th and 10th Doctor have some amazing dynamic between them, as it was in Time Crash. And speaking of Time Crash, I really liked how they acknowledged that adventure. And this story has some amazing performances and scenes between the 5th and 10th Doctor from Peter Davison and David Tennant. Now, the story starts out, however, with the two Doctors on their own separate adventures in two different time periods in Paris. The 5th Doctor is in the 1800s, and the 10th Doctor is in the occupation period with the Nazis. They're both investigating the catacombs below for some time anomalies. And, of course, the Cybermen are involved. Speaking of Cybermen, I really liked how they were used in the story. They're kind of the background, coming up with their plan, and the Doctors have to figure out what that is and stop them when they fully take over Paris. The 5th Doctor, however, gets trapped in stasis and is basically awakes during the 10th Doctor's investigation. The guest character of Tina Drake, the Time Agent, I will say is an amazing addition to the story. She has some phenomenal characterization, and she really interacts really well with the Doctors. Now, I will say one of my favorite scenes was at the end, where they're kind of acknowledging how their meeting is something they shouldn't be doing too much, but it was pretty enjoyable, and they should never meet up again. This is, dangerous. But overall, this was a great story. I enjoyed it as much as the first Out of Time. It was nice to have another interaction between the 5th and 10th Doctor, and Tina Drake and the Cybermen were great additions to the story, and I would definitely recommend, if you haven't listened to this one yet, definitely listen to it. It's really good.